Hey guys, how you doing? I hope everything is well. Everything is good with me. Y'all, I'm coming on here for a story time because this is very serious, and I hear a lot of people talking about it, and I know that it happens. It's about New York City hospitals, how they don't really take really good care of women that is pregnant, black and brown women that is pregnant, and it's the truth, y'all. I was there. I know. Let me just say this here. Excuse me. I was in the hospital. I'm not gonna name the hospital, okay? I'm not gonna name the hospital because I don't want them coming for me or whatever. But I'm going to tell you the story. I had got sick and I had to be rushed to the hospital. I mean, I was really sick, like for real, for real. They like kept me. So I was in the hospital for a long time. I'm gonna be real. It was long. It was freaking long. I think I got in the hospital around. It had to be like no, like almost like Easter. No, excuse me. Almost like Thanksgiving time because I remember meeting somebody up there, and they was coming to see their mom, and they was like, "You want to bring some food or whatever like that." So I was like, "Yeah, that's what's up." So anyway, let's skip all that there. So now I'm in this hospital, right? So I have a doctor. She's Indian and she's small, like small as hell. So I'm just sitting up in this hospital, and I'm saying I was up there for a long time. I'm telling y'all, like over a month, like a month. So now I'm the person that's walking around the hospital. I feel like I live there. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It felt like I live in this hospital. So I seen some things. You understand? I seen some real crazy things. And at that time, they was giving ABs. Okay, so I didn't know, like, certain young ladies was coming up there for the AB. So, that when I found out, it was like a young lady that was right across the hall. Me and her would talk or whatever like that. And I was like, oh, now mind you, she was big as hell. Like, you feel me? And I'm like, oh, you go ahead. Because I was on OBS floor. That's the crazy part. I think, yeah, it was the OBS floor. I think it was, yeah, it was the OBS floor. Yeah, I was on OBS floor. So I was like, yo, you about to have your baby and all that. She was like, no, I'm getting an AB. So I'm like, what? Yo, yo, you big as hell. Like, how that happen? Like, you know what I'm saying? So she explained to me, like, how they do it. And I was like, what the, like, bro, like, what's good here? Like, this is crazy. Like, that's a whole baby there. Like, what you doing? Like, so it's nothing I could do. Like I said, I was just in shock. That's one thing. That's what the first thing. So anyway, she had started screaming, like for real. My room was right across from her. So she started screaming, right? So I had ran in the room with it. So I see what was going on. This is crazy, y'all. They had a bucket. You know that yellow bucket? They give you shots or whatever. And the yellow bucket is where the baby goes. So I was freaked out. Okay, let's go past that there. So now, like I said, I'm walking around because they ain't doing nothing. The doctor come check me once in a while. I'm walking with this damn thing. It was crazy. So I'm just getting to know everybody. So now it was like a lot of young black and brown women coming up to this hospital. And some had sisters. And one young lady, one of the young ladies I had met, she had told me that she was getting a hysterectomy. And I'm like, girl, you about 18, 19. What you talking about? Like, no. And no one can tell me, like, like, you don't know how bad her shit was. Like, yo, no. I had a sis too. That's why I was there. I was there for that. But these young girls, I was young too now, mind you. But I wouldn't. I listen. Uh-uh. So anyway, every girl that came up there, I swear to God, y'all, I met. Excuse me, y'all. 1 second. So every young girl that came up there, I swear y'all, it seemed like they came up there for a cyst or something like that did. And they all kept telling me that they was having a hysterectomy. I'm like, no, what is going on up here, y'all? This is impossible, right? So now I'm just walking around this hospital. I'm meeting everybody. I know everybody. I know everybody. I know all the nurses. I know I know everybody. I live here. I live here. So I had met a girl like way down in the room back in the end. And I think she was having one too. She was having AB. And I was talking to her for a long time. I used to be in her room all the time, like for real. And what happened was something went wrong. So now she's to death. I mean, all over the place. So I ran in the room. I'm booked. I'm in the room, bro. Like, I'm in the room before the doctors is in the room. I ain't running out going to get doctors. I work here now because I've been here so long. I work here now. So the doctors had came, right? So she was so bad. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh my God. Thank God. The young lady must have felt something. She gave me her family's number. So now I calls the family. I'm like, I know your daughter and she's in the hospital. She is blankety blank. And they got her on a ventilator now. Oh my God. They was like, who the hell is this? I told them and they was like, blam. They was up there. So I explained to them like, you know, what happened or whatever. And they was like, they was just mortified. So now it's a lot, y'all. I'm just trying to make awareness of this is how they treating us. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no monitoring where doctors was just coming around, you know, checking on them, whatever. You know, I don't know. So it was a young girl came up there. She was 12 years old. Never forget that. I never forget the baby. So now she is a baby to me. So now she's up there. So I'm like, why is she on this floor? You know what I'm saying? So when her mom left, I went down there. You know I had to go down there. I work here, y'all. I live here. So when I had went down there, I was like, yo, what, you know, what's up? You know, so she was like, she was ARD, SA, and she was pregnant. So now I understood that. You understand what I'm saying? Even though she was a baby, but I understood that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what happened to her. Okay, y'all. Let's get past that. Now, nobody ain't come to see me. They I just live here. I think they literally forgot about me. I'm serious. I ain't had no doctors come to see me. All they would do was just change the bag. You know what I'm saying? They would just change the bag. This doctor I had, this little Indian doctor I had, she's smaller than me. She was a mess. She just did not even care, like, for real. So, check this out here. So, now, it was late at night. It was a guy and his girl that ran. I don't know how they got to the floor where I was at because I didn't see anybody bring them up, but they was on the floor. The father and them went into the waiting room. Right, it's like a waiting room right there on the corner. So I was in there. I went in there because I couldn't believe it was happening. So the nurses did take her. It's a little room on the right hand side, y'all. Excuse me, left hand side. I know the whole damn thing. So they took her in the room. He did go in the room with her, but mind you, they can't find the doctor. So now I know where the doctor at, so I get the running. I'm not lying, y'all. Like, for real. God help me, I'm not lying, y'all. I get the running. Her room, the room is a room all the way to the end. That's a sitting room, coffee break, whatever. It got a couch in there. That's where they take their breaks at and they go to sleep. So I'm banging on the door because the door is locked. I'm banging on the door, right? These nurses is not doing this, Nanji. The nurse did not do this. I'm down there banging on the door. So he finally get up like, oh, yeah. I'm like, yo, it's a lady down there that's having, something wrong. Like, they need you right now. Like, what you doing? What you doing, bro? Like, come on. So he gets up. He take his time. So when he got back, I following him because I'm with him because he coming. I'm damn nigga, you come ninja, you're coming because this is like emergency. This girl was screaming. The baby daddy is just like, I don't know if it's her husband or the baby daddy. I don't know what's going on. So he finally gets there. So they told the father to go back outside. Like right across from it is a sitting room. So me and him is sitting in the room. I'm not leaving him. I'm not leaving him because this is serious. And I'm like, bro, it's going to be okay. He said she was having twins. Yes. So now I took his hands. Me and him say a prayer together. I'm getting a little emotional because we say a prayer together. And I was like, bro, it's going to be okay. You know what I'm saying? So turn around. The doctor comes out of the room. Bro. He said the twins passed. And his girl. I'm like, what the? Oh, hell no. What? Yo, it was crazy, bro. It was crazy. The mom passed and the twins passed. You feel me? But my thing is this here. The nurse that had brought her up, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got, in that hospital, like, to go through the emergency room, like, for real, they have mad doctor. That's how I came in through the emergency room. That's how I got admitted in that hospital. Through the emergency room because it's mad doctors down there. They see you, and if you in that type of distress or whatever like that, they take you straight to the operating room and shit like that. So I don't understand how she didn't just go straight to, have her babies. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But anyway, he was, oh my God, that was just horrible, y'all. When I say bad, that was so bad. I just was like, it started like getting to me because I was so tired of seeing, it was never, I'm not trying to be funny, it was never clear people. When I say clear people, I mean white people. It was never a clear person. It was always Spanish and mostly 90% black. Yes. And this was happening. There was no way that this place was given that many, hysterectomies. Okay? So now, I'm still up there now. So now I know everybody. So one day, I was walking, I got up, it be all kinds of times tonight, because I've been in this place too damn long. Like, it's just, month done went by. So what happened was, it was like in the morning. In the morning, that's when all the doctors come and they got to go see their patients. You know what I'm saying? But evidently, my doctor wasn't with them. Don't know why. So, they was all like huddled, together. So, I just walk around. Because, like I told y'all later, I've been there so damn long. So, y'all, check this out. I went to walk by, right? Because ain't nothing for me to do. Like, I don't know. I'm young. Nobody ain't, I came to New York. You know what I'm saying? I came to Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? I'm by myself and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I had nobody to, like, tell me, like, what's going on is not good. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody that could speak for me. So I'm by myself, you know what I'm saying? So I really don't really know. So I'm just up there. I'm not questioning them. I'm not telling them, like, I want to go home. I'm just don't understand. I'm sorry, y'all. I was young. I'm going to be rude with you. I was young. I was like 20 years old. I was about 20 years old. Like 20 years old. So I did not know. I did not know no better. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I get out of my bed and I go for my little daily morning walk. And like I said, all the doctors is huddled together. You know what I'm saying? So when I had walked by, it was this black doctor, tall black doctor. So he let me walk by, and when I went to come back, he was like, "Hold on, you've been up in here over a month. What's wrong with you?" So I told him, I was like, I came here in the emergency room, and they said I had a cyst, and it was, it was so bad, y'all. They didn't really tell me. All they said I had a cyst, but I knew it was bad because the way I came in the hospital, I was bent over. I could not stand up. Nope, I couldn't stand up, y'all. I couldn't stand up. Nope, not at all. I couldn't stand up. So that's when they admitted me. They automatically admitted me. They took me upstairs and everything. So he was like, anyway, he was like, yo, go in that room right there. It was a random room. So nobody was in that room though. So he said, go in that room. And I don't really even know. I just go in the room, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know if this doctor could have essayed me or whatever, because that's the mentality I had, because I didn't know, you know what I'm saying? So I goes in the room. So he comes behind me, and he was like, lay down. I know you, y'all, I know, like, but just wait for it. So now he says, lay down. So I lay down on, like, on the edge, and he was like, he didn't even tell me, like, he just did it. Open my legs, and he checked me. When he checked me, he was like, get up. So I got up, right? So we got in the hallway, right? So he was like, what I need, no, he told me this in that room. He said, what I need you to do, I need you to get in the bed, and I don't want you to move and get out of that bed no more, okay? You have to be upstairs within minutes. It has to be done now. So I'm like, wait a minute. So he was like, ma'am, little girl, go in your room like I told you, and sit there, go lay down, and do not move. Right. So I said, okay. So now he goes back out there. Now he tells all of these doctors, I told you they was in a bunch. So they all like looking at me like, who's a doctor? And it was the little Indian lady. I ain't saying anything to go. So anyway, he must have told them. So I still don't know. You know what I'm saying? He not telling me nothing because I'm young. So he figured like, the little girl, no, just go sit your little butt. Anyway, y'all. So now I goes in the room and I sits down. But I can't keep still because I'm used to this hospital. I live here. So I comes back out with the thing. And he was like, didn't I tell you to lay, ma'am, lady, I need you to lay down and don't move. I'm serious. He said, I'm so freaking serious with you. So he said, we're coming right back for you. Like, we're coming for you. Like, right now, we coming for you. We coming for you. Like, for real, for real. So I don't know what's going on here. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't my doctor. Well, he's a doctor. So now, all the doctors come in the room. This is why I got scared, y'all. So they was like, P, you've been here for over more than a month. It was more than a month, y'all, because Christmas passed. I came in just before Thanksgiving, remember that. So, because I remember, I met somebody up there, they bought me some food. And Christmas came, and January came, because of my birthday. I never forget. That's how, y'all, I swear to God, that's how long I was up there. Let me just finish. I ain't gonna jump. So now he was like, yo, I need to talk to you. I said, what's up? He said, your cyst is so big that one false move, that's why I told you to lay down, and I don't want you to move. I need you to lay still and don't move. He said to me, he said, we're going to have to do a hysterectomy. I said, oh, hell no, you not. I said, nope, I walked the out of here. You're not doing none of that. What you mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? I said, I got one goddamn son. I want to have kids, bro. Like, we're not doing none of that. We're not doing that, bro. We're not doing that. Nope, nope, no. Because I was already like tripping because I already know, like, mad girls on campus, and that's all y'all doing to them. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, I ain't that chick. Like, for real, I'm about to walk out this hospital. I go to a whole nother hospital because y'all tripping right now. I'm not doing that. Like, for real. I got mad. I was pissed. I was like, nah, you had me up here all these damn months and y'all ain't yo, I was tripping. I was tripping. Yeah, I was tripping. I know I was tripping. So he was like, okay. He was like, listen, you can get all tight if you want to. You can walk the hell out if you want to, but I'm going to let you know. If you walk out this hospital, because I'm not signing, no one is going to sign you out. You understand? You will die. So I was like, I don't believe you. Because guess what? I done been in this hospital for months now and I ain't died yet. You know what I'm saying? God forbid. Excuse me, y'all. So I was like, I ain't yet. So I think you're lying. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, no. So he was like, let me explain to you. He found out, excuse me, he found out who my doctor was. And he was really upset with her. She was a little Indian lady, smaller than me. Okay, I'm only 4'11". So she was like 4'10". Okay, she just beat a midget. So nothing wrong with midgets, y'all. So her hands, my hand is probably bigger than her hand. So when she was checking me, it wasn't reaching or something. I don't know. And she said it was on the right side. He was like, what do you mean? It's on the left side. Like, it's about, and not even that. From her putting her hand up there, like, he said, even me, myself, you know, me checking you, I could have busted right there. You'd have been poisoned. Boom. You would have had to have a hysterectomy anyway. So, I said, listen, doc, I can't have it. I can't have a hysterectomy. I can't do that. Sir, I want kids. Doc, I need kids. You know what I'm saying? I only have one boy. I need kids. Like, I know better than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know once a hysterectomy is there, I can't do this. Like, I need you to do the best you can, you know, for me, please. So now, this is only, this to me talking to him on the real, you know, speaking up, you know, like I told him, I've been in here for these months. I seen a lot of come, I seen a lot of go. You understand? I said, I know what's going on up here. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, I said what I said, you know what I'm saying? And I said, there's a lot of young ladies up here that is having hysterectomies, and I feel like, you know, I don't know what's going on this floor. People are having babies, you know, people having ABs, you know, I've seen a lot, you know what I'm saying? Like, I seen a lot. But anyway, y'all, let me get back to, because I skipped, y'all, I don't know how I skipped this. The young lady that I told you in the back room, like, that was back there in the back, the one I told you I called their family. When they got up there, she was on a ventilator, right? So they were asked, they knew my phone number. So, no. They saw me when I got up there. And I said, I'm the one that called or whatever. They was hugging me and everything. They was just like, oh my God. You know, she was getting blood transfusion. She was just out of it. But they had a lawsuit against the hospital. Whatever she went there for, I really don't know. I'm going to be real to you because I really don't know. And they had it in a room that was so far away from people, you know, away from, you know, us, you know, like people. I don't even know. Let me just say this here. Like, I don't even know, like, why did they mix? They had, I'm be real with you, like, it had to be the OBS floor. But it's kind of strange because I ain't see nobody had no baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it couldn't have been the OBS floor, but because they was having a lot of ABs up there. So I don't understand when the couple had came up. You know, the nurse had brought the couple up, the black guy and his girl. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what kind of floor that was. It couldn't have been an AB floor. Maybe it could have been on the other side or something. But I walked that whole damn thing. You know what I'm saying? And I never once seen no babies in a room. You know, like a baby thing. You know, when you had your babies. I didn't see that. So I don't know what kind of floor this was. But even though, why would they bring the pregnant lady up on that floor? That was weird. That was weird because I swear to y'all, no one had babies there. There was no baby when you go say, hey, cute little babies, whatever. No. People was having ABs, hysterectomy, and other things like that. And that for like me myself. I mean, I was there for assist, but anyway. Okay, so let's get back. So now I had to do, if this is extreme, like when he had to examine me and told me to go lay down or whatever like that, they screamed on me, whatever, like he came inside and told it to me. He was like, it's so urgent. You know what I mean? Like, we're gonna try to do this count. Like, for real. We're gonna try to do this. And I'm like, listen, I need you to do this. I cannot wake up and my stuff is gone. Okay? I just cannot do this. I cannot do this. Like, I need you to try. Like, I am so serious. And he was like, cool. So now I get to the room. I'm laying there. It had to be like no more than a half an hour. They had these guys, you know, the transporters to come down and get me. So it was two black guys, you know what I'm saying? So I'm young. And they were like, they had me on a stretcher, right? So they put me in the elevator. So they had said something. It was a joke, but whatever the joke was, I actually started hyperventilating. And they was scared as hell. I mean, I could not breathe. I was like, and they was like, oh my God. They was playing with me, you know what I'm saying? They like, it wasn't really them. I don't know why I started hyperventilating or whatever. I don't know. It was something they said, but it wasn't nothing to, you know, say something harmful to me. It was like a joke type shit, but I don't know how I took it. Because I started like, so when they got me upstairs to the emergency room, that emergency room to the operating room, like, before you get out, you be right there. The doctor was like, what the hell happened? What happened? Oh my God. Oh my God. Right? Because I couldn't stop. I could not stop. I was like, and they was just like, they put something on my face, like, to give me air, because I was tripping, y'all. I was tripping. So they was like, bring it back down. So now the two dudes brought me back down. They was like, yo, you gonna get us in trouble? I was like, nah, you know, like, nah, chill. Like, I said, y'all just passed out for a minute. Like, because, you know, it hit me. It hit me like, this is real. Like, you know, like, I'm thinking about my body. I'm thinking about, you know, everything that went on in this hospital with, you know, our people. Like, you know what I'm saying? How they was doing it so dirty. And it's people, like, I'm telling y'all can sit there and say, well, maybe, no, don't, listen, man, let me tell you something. Like I said, I was in there for months. It had, for me to count, it had to be like 50 black women or more that came in the hospital. Every last one of them had a hysterectomy. I met every last one of them. And I'm telling you, I lit it. So when you come in, I'm so nosy. I'm always out the room. I'm walking around because I live there. I damn near live. You know what I'm saying? So I met each and every one of them. Some was Spanish. Some was Spanish. And I was literally telling them, don't let them do it. I was literally telling them, I said, don't let them do that. I said, you, how old are you? Some was like 18, some was like 19. I'm like, nah, don't let them do that to you because maybe you don't know what that means. I said, you got any kids? They was like, no. Ain't none of them women that came up there had kids. I swear to y'all. I swear to y'all. Not one of them came up there had kids. I had a kid. You know what I'm saying? I had my kid young, like for real. I had a son. You know what I'm saying? But I only had one son. And I was planning on having more kids. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, let's get back upstairs. So now he sent the guys back down to bring me upstairs again. So they said, we ain't gonna say nothing. I said, no. No, it was cool. I said, yo, it had nothing to do with what you had said. You know what I'm saying? Like everything I've been here. I told him how long I've been there. And I said, like, I'm just scared right now because I'm by myself. I don't have no family here. Nobody is here with me, you know. And matter of fact, that's what the doctor asked me. Yeah. He says, we need authorization. Yes, sir. So I'm like, how they gonna have it? They say, we need authorization. Hold on, y'all. Sorry, y'all. Yes, so now they said I needed authorization. So I'm like, oh my God, how am I gonna do this? Because I told you, I'm a Jersey girl. I'm in New York. That's another story, y'all. That's another story. So anyway, I didn't have nobody to do me authorization. So he said, what about the baby father? Right. He said, what about your husband? I said, I have a husband. So he was like, who do you live with? I said, my boyfriend and their family. So they was like, they're not your family. I said, I just told you, bro, like that's his family. So I don't know what you're saying. He said we have to have authorization just in case we have to do the history. I said, bro, you keep saying that. Like, Doc, look, stop playing with me. Like, we're not doing that. Please, please, sir. Don't stop saying that. You know what I'm saying? I believe in God, you know what I'm saying? Like, he gonna be there for me, and I need you to try hard, you know what I'm saying? So he said that doesn't take away from the authorization. He said, but being that he was asking me about my family, and I was like, listen. I'm here, the only one here. So, there's nothing I can do. So he was like, okay. So they bring me the paperwork, and I had to sign. But I said, I'm not signing if you're going to give me a hysterectomy. Like, I hope I ain't signing that. Let me read this here. So now I'm up in the operating room, not in the room yet, but I had to be outside. So I'm like, oh, I got to read this here because I don't want you to give me the wrong thing. He said it is in there because this is an emergency. You don't really, you're not grasping what like really is going on. Like it's that big. So I did say to him, like the doctor that I had, why come she didn't detect that, that it was so big, that it could have, like killed me, or give me a hysterectomy. Like, well, I don't understand that, why come? He was like, I don't understand that either. And plus she said it was on the right side and it was on the left side. You know what I'm saying? Like she was all messed up. So I didn't even know better. I didn't know better. So anyway, I've signed the papers and everything like that because I need to get in this emergency room. I wasn't hurting. Yeah, I wasn't hurting nothing. I ain't feeling nothing, like, for real. So now, he takes me into the emergency room, right? So I'm like, okay. I get in there, and when I wake up in the recovery room, the first thing I did, right? The first thing I did was I put my shit down. I would look and I was like, I had a band-aid. Right? So I was just like, oh. So I had a laparoscopa. I think it's called a laparoscopa. I had a laparoscopa. So when he came to me, He said, he saved you. I said, doctor, thank you. Oh my God. He was like, yes, we did a laparoscopy. He said it was very hard because what we literally did was put a camera in your like it's they put a camera in your like underneath your belly button, and they put another one like just above your V down there, and they both stick it this because they need to see, so they got you on the camera. So what he did was he took his time, thank you Jesus, and he lasered it. He lasered the whole thing. Like he did this. He did his shit. You know what I'm saying? He did his shit. But okay, I was fine. You understand what I'm saying? But I say this to say I say this here. This is really like people feel like this is new, where doctors is not really taking black and brown seriously. This been going on for so freaking long, y'all. I'm telling you, you can even. I mean, I don't live too far from Woodhull Hospital. You understand? And they had a lot. When I say a lot, that's something weird going on there. You understand? Something is weird going on there. But guess what? Where I was at too, something weird was going on there. So it's not just one hospital. You just can't say like Woodhull, is neglecting black and brown. You understand what I'm saying? Because other hospitals are doing the same thing. I was in another hospital. I seen it happen with my own two eyes. I seen it happen. This woman came in with her man, and he left out by himself. The two babies is dead, and the girl. I'm not lying. I am not lying. I cannot say the hospital. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know if I don't know. I just better not say the hospital because I don't want no backlash and them coming for me or whatever. They can come for me anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying? I really don't give a damn because I'm gonna tell you the truth. I really did have a lawsuit there. I really did, because nobody in their right mind would be in no hospital ever since like November all the way to. Let me tell you what day I got out. Never forget this in my life. My birthday. My birthday is in February. The last day. That's the day I came home, because guess what? I was in the hospital for so freaking long. I swear to God, y'all. When my son's father, no, he wasn't my son's father, because I had one son in Jersey, so he wasn't my son's father yet. So when he came up and got me, when we got outside, I was like he was like, yo, we catch the bus or whatever, and I'm like, nah. And he was like, you want to catch the cab? I was like, nah, I want to walk home. He was like, walk. I'm like, it wasn't that far, you know what I'm saying? It was a nice little walk. But he was like, for real, I was like, yo, I ain't been outside in so long. And it was cold. I don't care. Like, I needed to feel like you don't know what you miss until it's gone. And I was missing outside. You know what I'm saying? Seeing people, hearing the cars, seeing buses, people laughing, like stuff like that. I was really missing that. But to say what I was saying before, like it's a real situation where black and brown is not getting the adequate care when they go in to have these babies. Like, for real. They're really not. I don't know what's going on, because it's pretty weird that you're healthy through the whole damn 9 months, and then all of a sudden you lose your baby, or sometimes you lose yourself. You understand? And like I said, Warhol, I'm gonna say that Warhol is one of them. Look at what you call him son. Look at what you call his daughter. What was his name that the police killed? His daughter passed away in there. Gardner. Yeah, I went to his funeral actually. I did the video. I have a whole video. I have a whole. When I went to see Gardner, you know, I went to the funeral like for real, for real. I was outside with the news people, and I had my shit set up, and the police let me do it. They was like, I had over there where the news people was at, Channel 2, Channel 4. I was right along with them. I was taping it. So his daughter went there and passed away from asthma because they not. I don't know what it is. I can't call that. I don't know what it is that a lot of black and brown is passing away. Like the urgency is not there. And I don't think they're using the right equipment, or I mean, you got to think about it. Like if you having a baby, there's it's thousands of baby born every day. So how in the heck is people just losing babies and their lives? You know what I'm saying? The baby and the mama. You know, like I said, only I can only like they said I know for a fact that Warhol is definitely should be investigated. But the hospital I was in, I can't really speak about. I know what happened that night when when homeboy lost his. I told you right now today. I don't even know why they brought them to that floor. I swear to God, y'all, that floor is not for. It couldn't have been OBS, because when you go to the OBS floor, that's where you have your baby. You understand what I'm saying? Like you have your baby, and they don't take you to another floor to go deliver it. Your delivery room, like they have you in the room when you go through your pains or whatever like that. You get ready, excuse me, dilated or whatever like that. You ready to have your kid, but that they room is like that when they wheel you out, the room is not far. You know what I'm saying? And you deliver your baby. Your baby is on that same floor that I know of. Yeah, your baby's on that same floor because I had a baby in there. I had a baby in there. Yes, yes, yes. I had a baby. I had a baby in this hospital. So yeah, it's on the same floor. So I'm not understanding why would they bring this young lady and to this floor. Because I told you what the floor was. It was for AB. It was for people that like me that had I had a cyst or whatever. And I listen. You can tell by what I'm telling you right now. You understand? I was in a hospital for that long, like for real, and there's no way no one should ever be in a hospital for what I had, and to be in. For this other doctor that wasn't my doctor to tell me that you need to keep still because you ready to die and you're gonna get a hysterectomy, and if it busts it's poison. So right there tells you the urgency that they was giving me. They didn't give a damn about me. You understand what I'm saying? This whole doctor didn't give a damn about me. Because first of all, she lied and said it was on the right side and was on the left side. You understand? So she had me walking around with a cyst so damn big. It was bigger than a damn football. You understand? Like this lady had me walking, just doing. I shouldn't even been out the bed. You're not supposed to be even out the bed. You got something like that going on. No, you're not supposed to be doing none of that. You know what I'm saying? But that shows you the urgency they have for us. Yes, I'm one to testify to that. You know what I'm saying? And just need to be brought up more often because it keep happening. It keep happening. I don't know what to say. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Like we need to either, all of these here politicians that, that supposed to be for us and out here to, correct stuff for the families, they need to talk about this. But guess what? Soon as a black or brown person get hurt in some with a police or whatever, they want to step forward and be like, because they get paid for that. They get paid for that. Yep. Yes, they do. Been there, done that. They get paid for that. So this right here is something that the politicians, and black and brown need to talk about, because, you're stopping our generation. You know what I'm saying? You're stopping our generation. Because if you sitting here at this hospital that I know 100%, I ain't got to lie about nothing. I'm not going to say allegedly or none of that, because I know for a fact it happened. I spoke to every girl that walked in there. Every girl that was admitted in the hospital, I swear to God, I talked to them. Everyone. And guess what? Everyone had a hysterectomy. There was no saving them or anything. I think they saved me because I went deep. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm serious. I went deep on them. I was like, listen, I ain't no damn dummy now. You're not doing that. I don't care if like I told him, I walked out of here right now. Like, I'm not playing, because you're not taking my stuff. Like, that's not going to happen. I'm young. I'm like 20 years old. I'm young. You're not doing that. You're not doing that. I had enough sense to fight for my right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not doing that. So once he already knew that this girl ain't playing, like, and plus he already knew, like, I already had a lawsuit because I was in the hospital from November all the way until my birthday. Like, that's dumb. Like, February, and all the time y'all just had me walking around the hospital, just, it's like they forgot about me. I'm gonna be real with you. It's like they literally forgot about me. If it wasn't for that black doctor that was down there with the rest of the doctors that were seeing that early that morning, you know what it was? He got tired of seeing my face. He kept saying, hold on, why are you still here? And not even that. That was like the next day of the babies and the girl passing away. So they knew I knew. They knew I knew all that. You know what I'm saying? So I was kind of scared when I did go up to the operating room. So that's why I think I panicked the first time. Because I was saying, oh my God, I just know so much that they might just off me. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing I can do. Once they put me underneath, I might not come back out. And who knows? Like, if I don't come back out, I'll come back out. I ain't gonna know I ain't come back out. I'll be dead. You know what I'm saying? I'll be gone. So that what made me scared. But, a lot of people need to talk about, the care that they get when they have the babies. I'm not saying all the hospitals, but there is a lot of hospitals that is really not giving us the care that we need for our, to deliver our children. Really, honestly. And you never really hear about, clear people. Like, you really hear about, black and brown, So, anyway, y'all, that was my nightmare story, y'all. It was story time, and I had to tell y'all this here, and I wanted to bring awareness to, black and brown that deliver in these hospitals. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to speak, speak up more, when you have the doctor, you say what you need to say to the doctor, you know what I'm saying? You need to say, and the family needs to, I didn't have any family, to speak for me, but your family need to know, like, I'm waiting here and I want the best care for you could say it, like, no one is stopping you from saying that. You want the best care from my loved one that I'm bringing in here to have this baby. You know what I'm saying? You got to speak. But like I said, I just want to bring awareness to this here because it's happening too much. It really is, y'all. I'm glad y'all made it to the end of this here. I appreciate y'all so much for, listening to me tell this here story time, because I really need to speak upon this here because I was in this situation, you know. And if y'all can hit that like button and subscribe, y'all. But like I said, I love y'all. I love y'all for real, y'all riding with me. Thank you so much. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we need to all think about it. Spread the word. You know what I'm saying? Talk about it. You know, share it. Share this. You can, because this is something that's really, really important, and this is our bloodline. You know what I'm saying? This is our bloodline. You don't ever want to stop your bloodline. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, y'all, I'ma go. Y'all hit that like button and subscribe. I love y'all. Take care of yourself, y'all. All right? Peace.